But I don't want to fool you or play you for a fool. I want you to understand the kind of man I am. There's a lot of rumors about Little Dude that people think are true, like how I'm a hater, a faker, a wannabe gangster, a player, a user, a abuser, a loser, a snitch, a prick, a bitch, all that shit. I'm sure there's a huge list. But it's all untrue. I mean, you can believe it if you want to. It's whatever. It's cool. I just want to admit to absolutely none of it right here on YouTube and have everyone hear it first from Little Do. Before any of these eyesores who see you talking to me try and tell you not to do it. My only wish is that you take the time to actually see by my actions if it's true for yourself. The truth is, I wrote a rhyme called My Sacrifice, a difficult decision I decided to make. Let me tell you why by explaining what was going through my mind at the time I wrote that rhyme. I was dealing with a bad breakup. I was with a girl for a while. She was a big piece of my world until the relationship took a turn for the worse. We started fighting, and all the fighting was killing me inside. Plus, I was dealing with problems at work. She was feeling hurt but couldn't see I was hurting too because it wasn't working out between us two. And I knew what I needed to do in my heart, but it was hard. I'm not one to give up. Giving up for me is tough. I was going to keep fighting and trying to make it work until I was fed up and finally had enough. I'm only human. I can only take so much. It was rough. Plus, I knew she was scheming, talking to someone I used to consider a homie, and the second I broke shit off with her, she homie hopped to the next homie, and now they supposedly happy, and I'm happy for them, even though I hope I never see, hear, or speak to either of them again. But it was because of that situation where I was hurting while trying to decide if I wanted to say goodbye, if I was going to be able to make that decision and stand behind it. It was hard on my heart and my mind because I was dealing with my own emotions while assuming she was going through the same feelings as I was feeling, what I thought was her pain too, but I think what it was my heart losing another piece to it. Every serious relationship I've had, the girl took a piece of my heart. By now, my heart probably looks like Swiss cheese. And honestly, I didn't want to put another girl through that kind of pain again or feel that kind of pain again because now I'm afraid to open up and get close to a girl again because I don't want to live through that kind of pain again or put a girl in that position again. I'm afraid to try again. But I see all these beautiful women coming and going in my life to catch my eyes, and I want to try and get their attention and find out what makes them so beautiful in my eyes by what beauty I see inside behind their beautiful eyes. Honestly, I just want to take some of their time, and they take my kindness as flirting and look at me like I'm just trying to make advances to get in their pants chanting lines that might just get me there, which is unfair because I'm not. That isn't up to me. It's up to you, my dear. I might sneak peeks and glance at your rear from time to time, but what's in between your thighs is not all that's on my mind. I just want to hear your story and work towards that moment and get there when the time is right. So don't be scared. I'm scared too.